My story is I was diagnosed with MS 22 years ago now, and for the last 7 years I've used crutches, and walking's been very difficult. Had numbness, pain, everything like that.
Tell them about your symptoms. Tell them the symptoms that you used to have.
Symptoms, numbness everywhere from head to foot. Drop foot, which means you can't pick your feet up. And spasms, spasticity in my legs. And
is there weakness too?
Yeah, weakness. I feel so much stronger after the last meditation. It's unbelievable. Balance issues as well. So after the last meditation...
Wait. So 22 years you've been like this. What have you done to help it along? I mean, matter to matter. What were you doing to try to help it?
I have been on a huge journey of spiritual exploration. And
no, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about what the doctors told you and what you're doing to treat it.
Doctors had brain scans, lumbar puncture when I was first diagnosed, had optic neuritis too in the beginning. And originally diagnosed with remittent relapsing. I am on disease-modifying drugs to help with the relapses, which sort of worked. So, yeah, just no chance of cure, really, at the moment. That's what they tell you. And I do have to say that, sorry if I'm not making sense, I've been doing conductive education therapy for the past 7 years, which is a Hungarian technique, and it works for mind-body connection, neuroplasticity. So it's a series of movements in the work with cerebral palsy and other neurological conditions. So I've been strengthening the mind-body experiences with that as well, and with other meditations, but I've only been doing yours for this workshop in the last few weeks. So I have in the past experienced in the work that I've done feeling better, but it's never lasted very long. It's been a transient experience, and you talked about it this weekend, with my known self coming in with all different reasons, and without knowing, and then becoming unconscious and not being able to maintain whatever techniques I've learned. So I knew the possibility is there.
But you were treating matter to matter, though.
Yeah, exactly. I was coming from
time.
it.
It always is 2 step forward, 1 step back, 3 step forward, 2 step backs. But now tell them about your meditation just before lunch.
The meditation was really immense meditation for me, and I cried a lot through it, had a big release, and had this feeling towards the middle to the end of it.
Well, let's back up here.
Sorry.
How'd you do with the breath?
The breath, I felt like I was with it, but I wasn't quite sure whether it was attaining anything as such.
But you went for it.
I went for it.
Okay.
Totally just went, right, I'm going to do this.
Because you did go for it.
Yeah, completely.
All right.
And then I just felt this immense love come. It felt like, I don't know if it was myself, like my future self, me unknown self. And heart just opened up, and that's when I started crying. I was really, couldn't stop crying because the love was just, I've not felt that love before. And it was just so compassionate and understanding, and that's what made us cry even more.
You think you may have connected to the divine within you?
Yes,
Just curious.
I think so.
Its signature is intelligent love. It is very intelligent love. It is loving intelligence is what it is. And when you begin to connect to it, surrender to it, interface, eclipse with it, the side effect is you feel a level of love you've never felt before because it's consuming you. It's moving through you. You understand that, yes? Now, when that occurs, the feeling that you had, you've never felt that before, so that would mean that's a new feeling. Yes or no?
Yes.
So a new feeling of such joy and such love was happening to you in the moment that we would call that a new experience. Would you agree? Come on. Yes. And that experience then produces an emotion that she had never felt before. But now remember, the emotion's not coming from an experience in her outer environment. There's nothing doing it to her. She's sitting there with her eyes closed, disconnected from her external environment. Are you with me still? So information has to be coming in. Would you agree? So then the breath activates that system. Here we go. Here's the first center. Boom, it goes up. You got her own little magnet going here. We asked to call up some elevated emotions. She's opening her heart, and as she's doing it now, sooner or later, this heart starts to open. She starts to feel gratitude. Here comes the second one, coming right in now. And now the feeling that she's having literally is a new experience. But now, if it's a new emotion and new experience, she will begin to express new genes because now she's signaling those genes ahead of the environment. Are you with me? Come on. Yes. And the more intense the feeling, the more elevated the emotion, the more she downregulates the genes for MS, and the more she switches on the lights and upregulates the genes for health and lack of swelling and inflammation and paresthesia and numbness and sclerosis and all those things. Are you with me still? And the closer and closer she gets to the unified field, the closer she gets to it, the shorter amount of time it should occur. You with me still? Because there's no separation between her and it. And so she's going to experience a greater level of wholeness, and it's not going to happen from her outer environment. The inner experience then is more real than the outer experience. And she begins to literally express new genes in a matter of moments. Continue, please.
So after that feeling, I just felt something huge had shifted, and I started to get more feeling coming into the body, and I felt a lot less stiff sitting in the seat. And it wasn't until I actually got up to move to go outside, and then I just burst out into tears because of happiness, really joy, because I was just walking so much easier than I have for a long, I can't even remember. And it's just... Sorry, I'm going to start crying again. It's just like, I was saying to my friend Kate, who's with us, it was like Christmas. It felt like Christmas Day when you get the present that you've always wanted. And sorry, I just felt so happy.
Now, do you have less numbness in your body now? Like you feel your body now without the numbness. You feel it like you feel like a body, yeah? I can feel.
The strangest thing is feeling the back of my neck and the hairs and on my scalp as well. It feels really strange. I didn't realize how numb I was until all the feelings come back, and feeling like the under my arms, which is getting on my nerves now. The creases, it's really irritating.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to complain.
And are you walking better?
Yes, so much better. I mean, I'm working on not sabotaging myself, staying in the new unknown self. Sorry, but I know I feel like I can maintain this now.
Now,
And when I was walking back in, I could feel the stress. It's funny, I can feel the stress in my body more in an instant. It took us before that a while to realise, oh, actually my body's stressed. And that's why I'm not walking as well, and all the symptoms become more worse as well. So it seems like I can get out of that. If our energy dips down, it feels like in this short space of time that I can just raise it back up. And I am hoping it's not just because I'm in this room full of lovely people and the energy is really high.
No, but I mean, you had Christmas morning this morning.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, you're going to have a significant change in your health. But I mean, even Jesus, listen to me, Sunday. You know, what did he say when he healed somebody? When by the well, hey, listen, sin no more. Change your attitude. Listen, I got a crucifixion coming up. I got 12 guys that have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. They're a bunch of fishermen. My mother's driving me crazy. I can't come back here and heal you from blindness again if you don't change your attitude, because it's going to come back. Yes or no? Now, so learning then how to mediate and to regulate is just staying conscious. And so you've got new energy moving through your nervous system. You've got new genes being signaled. Your body has been structurally compromised for a period of time. You're taking it out for a walk now, and you got to relearn certain things. But just enjoy it. Just allow yourself to fully enjoy it. And when you lay down at night, you bless that beautiful body of yours for waking up again. And you hold it close to you, and you love it, and you nurture it, and you take care of it, and you check in with it. And, you know, you bless those energy centers every morning, and you take care of the temple. And you do that, and when you fall from grace or you react, take a minute and realize that those emotions may be the emotions that started this in the first place, and make a conscious choice to change that.
Yes. And that's something I was working on doing very consciously in the meditation, surrendering all the old emotions of the old self. I felt that very strongly.
Well, it certainly worked. You love her?